Hey guys, what's going on? It's VMasky here guys, and today I'm so sorry I haven't been uploading. I deleted all my videos because I was not impressed with my video content. So guys, that's why I'm going to be starting a series on my channel, Storytime Sunday, because it's Sunday in Australia right now. So I really want to do Storytime Sunday. So I'm going to tell life stories that have happened from past years, and basically they could happen days after before I make a video. And basically every Sunday, be tuned for that. For America, there'll be Saturday for you guys, so be tuned for that. It'll be pretty good, you guys watching this. So yeah, let's get right into this life story. Alright guys, with this life story, guys, this video this is a story about me getting caught vaping at school with my mates. So this happened 2 years ago, and I was in year 7, and it wasn't really fun. It was a funny experience, but it wasn't very fun because I got punished for it, and I do see what I did wrong, but the principal didn't need it. Well, the guy who got me in trouble didn't have to be a total dickhead, so it doesn't really matter. It's over and done with now, so let's get right into the story. So a couple weeks before I got suspended, there was these things going around called shisha pens. That's what my school calls them. They're retarded. It's a vape, basically. It's an electric hookah, but like a disposable one, so like kids buy them, and like they were $15 and shit. They were like really expensive, and it was like really annoying and stuff because like I wanted one, but I didn't want to waste my money on it. So basically this makes me sound like a scumbag. So I basically scabbed up the money for it. Like I scabbed up $15 off my mates and stuff, of people I didn't even know. Just got $15 off them, and I basically ended up buying one. And it was first day, and my mate, I'm gonna call him Jared and I went up, bought them. He bought like 3 and he gave some away to his mates, and we're walking with my other mate. We'll call him James. And Jared, James and I were walking past the library, and Jared felt like having a good old puff of his shisha, right, or his vape. So then we went and we're standing right at the library. I had mine in my pocket, and my mate James had his in his pocket as well. And we're sitting there, and he starts like having puffs and stuff. And we're sitting there, and Jared didn't care. He didn't care at all. But then James and I were basically shitting ourselves because we knew that someone was going to come out and we're going to get caught. And he said, "Oh, we're not going to get caught or anything." So we waited. And then after a couple minutes, the head of student services walks out of the library. So how our library's positioned is like a library, and there's a big wall like in front of the library, and there's a tiny gap between it. He could have been standing behind that wall, but no, he had to stand right at that gap, and he saw him blow a cloud. So James and I, we heard him yell, so James and I ran, and then we basically booked, gave it fat legs. And then after that, we waited for a bit, and then we're in class. We got pulled out of class, and I still had mine in my pocket. And as soon as James got pulled out of class, he got his and threw it in the bin. And so I didn't even I got pulled up by a teacher, got put up by a teacher. So we walked, he threw his in the bin somehow, I don't know. And we basically went in there, and they asked for it, and I had it because I knew they were going to search me. So I just handed it to him, and then James didn't have it on him, so I was like, "I don't have it." They're like, "Alright, go back to class." And legit, we're sitting there with this dick, and then basically a nicer teacher came in. He was speaking to us. He was really calm. Shout out to him. I'm not going to mention his name though. He doesn't go to my school anymore, but so I don't really want to invade his privacy. But he was really cool. He said to us, "Oh, you guys shouldn't be doing this at school," and it's like, "You guys are underage for this." And I was like, yeah, and he's like, "Just gonna make sure they don't have any nicotine in them and stuff." Looked at them and all that, made sure there's nothing bad, and then he's like, "Alright, so yeah, I want you boys to sit in the middle." Sat there, and they were talking for legit like 2 hours, I think, just about what punishment we should get. And I was freaking out because if I got suspended, my parents would have freaked, especially my mom. My dad would have still gotten angry, but not as bad as my mom. And so we basically sat there for 2 hours waiting, and they come out and they said we got in-school suspension, and I was like, "Oh no." And they called our parents, right, and we were legit sitting in in-school suspension for a couple hours. But before that, the funniest thing happened. I was going to do this in a separate video, but thinking about it now, I should do it this video. So basically, when we're waiting for them to have their conversation, I knocked on the door and said, "Oh, can I go to the toilet?" And Jared said, "Yeah, can I go as well?" And like, "Yeah, sure, you go this one, you go this one." So we went, I came back, and then this went, the nice teacher, I'll give him a name, Michael. So Michael left, the nice teacher, and we still got left with Mr. Dickhead. And then we came back and I could smell a nice smell in the air, reminded me of my vape, and I looked, and it's like a misty cloud in his thing, and I just gave him that stare like, what are you doing? And I sat down, and I think he knows what I knew, but I'm pretty sure he knows what I knew. And it was pretty funny though, and then basically we sat there, and this is the funniest part of the story. So everybody else got caught because Jared snitched everybody out. I told him not to, and basically we're sitting there, and my mate, we'll call him Tyrone, right? Tyrone comes in, he's suspended, like he's in school suspension. We're sitting there, and we had no food to eat, so, but me, I bring my food. We didn't have food to eat. I bring some food. We just started eating, and then the principal of the school walks into the student services, goes, "Oh, I'm sick of this behavior. I want out. If any of you get caught again, I'm gonna expel all of you." Walked out of the room and slams the door so loud, and we were pissing ourselves laughing. It was the funniest thing in the world, but I do not recommend vaping at school, guys. Vaping, it's better than smoking, I can say that, but like, it's not good. Like, I was 12, guys, and I thought I was a savage just doing it, but like, I highly don't recommend anything I tell in my stories that you guys should do, because you might get fucked over for it. But that's about it, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you guys do more videos like this, hit that thumbs up, and guys, make sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.